in Atlanta, GA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Jamal Agnew. He will score. Touchdown, Falcons. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
We go to the average. Like 20. Turbo set.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 77 yards. And the Lions go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Cousins. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
At the 16-yard line.
Cut. 17. 20. What's that?
After the interception, here's Goff. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He's got this to Williams, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
But there is a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
Goff now looking to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line.
That's good. We're on Lions. First down. It's a gain of 10.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
First down.
He's got his tight end, Anthony Fertzer. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Jester. What's up?
Again, Goff. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some... them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Shell. Here we go.
Now it's Goff. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
76.
3rd and long.
Value 1.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Back to throw, Goff. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Goff now to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now gone. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
They'll throw with Penix. And that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now Penix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons are able to stretch out their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
First down, Lions.
Here's Gall. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Super one. Like shell.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Another run for Gibbs here. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Lions first down.
4 down.
Gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now it's 2nd and 10. Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. On the return, here's Agnew. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And it will be Falcon football.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To the air, Penix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw, Penix. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons.
To throw again is Penix. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
2nd and 6.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Robinson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
19 Lion, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Penix working out of the gun here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Penix, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Bradley Pinion.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
They're on the 10-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Running free at the 45. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least. They've got his man complete. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one into the hands of Pitts. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. They'll throw now on the final play. And with the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. But my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Oh, nice move. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Now gone. Now he's going to step up and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Here's Goff. That's to the tight end, Laporta. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. This pass is caught by London. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, 35 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Here's 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Out. Line 20.
Goff now looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Another 3 and out.
Value 1.
They'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Handoff now to Robinson. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down. Now 2nd and 5. A play fake. Now Penix. Hitting London coming across the field. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 20.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. Now he'll tuck it, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Michael Penix, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And some room to maneuver. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 75 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
And just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will cut this lead down to 25.
Lions 24.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. That one deep for London. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
4 yards left in the pickup.
They'll fake the give. Now gone.
At the 34-yard line.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Back now in Atlanta. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now Penix. That's complete to Mooney. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Robinson, he'll try the left side. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And the Lions first down.
Goff now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Lions.
Goff.
First down.
There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Second and 10.
Here we go. Like 20.
To the air again. Goff. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Looking to throw, Penix. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's Goff. Oh, a short pass here taken in by Laporta. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. Again, Goff. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now it's Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have it here just past the 25.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Yeah, this is a high kick, but it's not going anywhere. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
We go tonight.
One last throw here for Goff. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.